before we place the colors comes on top, we apply undercolors underneath. Those colors quite has rules in classic painting, classic Nihon-ga painting. For the white petal, the mixture of byakurokusho and this cute mint color and gofun white is used. They are mixed and used. Well, let's try this. The plate. Put colors. Just a little tiny amount is good enough. Because this painting is not so big. Let's take like this. そうね。この辺かな。これぐらいにしておきましょう。We can smash this pigment with a finger. Very soft. This the texture is always depends on the color. This green, byakuroku green, is very soft. It's already powder. We use Sui-E enog. It's a colored mud pigment. Artificially colored, refined soil. Refined white soil is this pigment. This is Nikawa. Mix them very well. Please be sure not to leave just any little tiny powder particle in your plate. Entirely, you mix all of them with Nikawa glue. And after this, you spread with little more additional amount of Nikawa. Then you dilute this or stretch this sticky form with water. It's new clean water. Beautiful color. Fresh green. I like this byakuroku so much. So I'm happy to use today this color. And then add gofun white, please. そうですね。Well, actually, ideally, we put the colors in dark color to lighter color. So let's divide this into two. I have one more experiment I like to do later. Okay. Okie-dokie. Then I mix them. Let's gather them at one place. So you hold your art plate like this and lend it. Actually, I can take one more scoop of byakuroku. So gradually, I would like to adjust the amount of byakuroku to mix together. I place here once and take from here. There are many benefits at holding art plate in another hand. You can put more pressure on to the pigment. It helps to mix pigment and glue in water very well. Then also easier to clean up inside of a dish because it's easy to rotate this plate in your hand like this. Also, when you have a plate on desk, right on the desk, the plate hit the desk, and it shortened life of the plate. One of the things is the body temperature from your hand keep heating up the plate. So that helps to Nikawa get stuck on the plate. Keep warming up your Nikawa glue. Okay, this is beautiful green. So let's place this. Take new water for applying pigment, color pigment. Mix color pigment and water from the bristle oil here. Until you get the best texture to apply smoothly on the paper. The best texture will be found by your experience. Give the subtle nuance of green freshness to the white petal. The white petal look lively, even painted only white. has more. You can give more sense of life to the white color on the petal. So occasionally, please take off dust which jumped into pigment with a brush. So the petal is covered up with white green or green white carefully. The petals are. And then this one is the flower bud. I think for flower, this mint blue, white mint blue, look too gentle to our eyes nowadays. We are exported by a lot of stimulate strong colors. So I would like to add this bright green, just a hint of bright green to here. Just a teeny tiny hint is good enough. This is also smushy, soft texture, color pigment. Look more yellowish. And then this one is rest of byakuroku. As the number of colors you mix together increased, it becomes difficult to mix them entirely, completely. And then also the mixture, such mixture are hard to mix with Nikawa glue and water as well. Those colors are easier to create a stain accidentally. Nikawa is getting a bit jellyish. I like to use this color. For the flower bud. with the dust. Look brighter. And for the leaves, we would like to make a mixture of this indigo. This one is also Sui-E Enogu, colored refined soil pigment. And this one is called Shio, or Fujiki, or Toho. It's just a different way of reading kanji, Chinese character. This pigment is like a stain from a kind of a tree. It has a transparent bright yellow. Beautiful, very beautiful color. They often sold in the plate already in this form, like in a case, in such a plastic case. Or this one is another maker, the pigment maker. This in a paper box, but already on the plate. Actually, this pigment 20 years has been passed since I bought. The color gets darker, look different. My teacher said we can use this almost forever, so I left this. Now it's turned to different things. Unfortunately, this one is quite new. I rather not use this recently, but maybe someday I might change my mind and use this again. Return to this old one again. I might. Okay, today I like to use this bright one. And for this type of indigo color, the pigment is very stiff, more stiff, almost like a stone. This one. It's quite hard to smash them with a finger, not with only finger. It's very hard. I would like to record this sound. When I smash them, it sounds like a body, like a broken sound. It makes a broken sound. Did you hear it? So, for this pigment, we use this one, the cup and stick. To smash them instead of finger. and grind it. It's just like gofen white. But we don't need to hit this onto the plate like a gofen white. Sadly, it won't come off. I couldn't take much any of them. It's good enough so far for today's work. So after this, I add Nikawa glue here, one drop by one drop. Each color has a different texture. It's very fun to learn from touching them with the finger directly. This is also one of amusement part of doing Nihon-ga. When you look at Nihon-ga from outside, you won't notice this joyness. Oh, my eye stuck all over on the plate. Let's remove them. Let me gather to the one place. Actually, this is a very bad example. I kind of like to stop this streaming video. I feel like just mistake it all over on the plate. I can quit this. Let me try this again for a bit. Showing a process on the video live streaming, especially on the live streaming video, is not easy. But it's good to learn what is bad. It's bad for me, but it's good for you. So I guess amount of pigment was too little. This time too, actually. And also Nikawa was not smooth. I put hot water here, warming it up. Also, this Nikawa gets too concentrated while keep heating up. So I add just a little amount of water here. Okay, let's try this again. Take a breath. Take a deep breath. Carefully, one drop of Nikawa was dropped right on the center of the pigment powder, and then carefully wrapped with pigment from sides. The dew of Nikawa start absorbed pigment. Now it's become pigment ball without the stacking on the plate. Not bad. I'm almost like while putting this pigment on the plate, mixing the pigment and Nikawa glue well. If the amount of pigment was more, I might be able to show you better examples. It's small, but the pigment ball is here. Then stick this onto the plate and then melt with Nikawa only first. Stretch this pigment with Nikawa glue. With using the moisture of Nikawa glue. Nikawa easier to get dry, and when Nikawa dried, this pigment becomes hard, stiff, become stiff. The texture is like the return to the stone again. Actually, it's a colored, refined soil, but feels much more like a stone. Let's work faster. Here, this part looks like a riverside for me, to my eyes. Add one more drop of Nikawa right on the riverside. Here, this part. River. Swirling, water swirling. Oh, it's beautiful blue. Okay, then we can add water, stretch this pigment. It's still hot. Part of Nikawa is getting back to solid, so I kind of like to use warm water. To stretch this pigment. This part. Then finally add new water to stretch this. to be to make it the smooth paste. Okay, good enough. Right. Then let's prepare this yellow too. Then take water with your finger, rub the surface until you make a sticky, creamy consistency of this pigment. Then take a little amount of indigo in here and put in here and make a mixture of these two colors. Okay, the color is okay, but I need a lot more amount. I think this is good enough. Then take some here. Then you add 1 drop of Nihon-ga to finish this process, mixing process. Mix well. And final drop of new water to stretch it. Nice color, but I would like to add somewhat brightness from this yellow. Okay, now finally. Woohoo! Let's start from this corner. It's a dust. The pigment was dusty. This part I didn't do all the yellow oak work on these two stems. Let's place this color directly. Look much more bright and strong. Here, this stem part even doesn't have covered with gohun white. And then let's do some for the grass on the background. Ta-da! Then, by the way, one simple modification. This part, okay, the water from the brush and the pigment was not mixed well, so it made a mark. Before it gets dry, you can erase this, but only before it gets dry. After it dried, it stuck, and you will never be able to remove the mark. The outline of the edge of the stain. Like this. In this state, like scratching off them. Scratch and then stretch them to the pigment on another part of this shape. Take off this little dust. Okay, good. Like this. I hope I grabbed the chance to fix this little flower pot. I hope. Now really look more white.